Willie D. Live.
Yeah, you standing on business, absolutely, man.
And the finish answering that question, because politics and sex and money and religion is who the fuck I am. So that's what I'm going to talk about on stage. So some comics are not wired that way. They get mad at some comics for not being political. If that's not who you are, then stay away from it, because you may fuck it up. You know, if you're not political, don't try to be political, because you're gonna give half-ass facts and you're gonna look stupid.
Right.
But if that's who you are in your everyday life, and that's what you talk about off stage, then bring that shit on stage. Just find it, make it funny. Everything doesn't have to be funny. There's some things you can just make a statement, and that needs to be heard, and then move on to the rest of your act, which is funny. So I feel like as a platform that God has blessed me with, it's my job to teach. It's my job to entertain. It's my job to get the message out that I feel needs to be put out. Period. Fuck the consequences.
What if somebody walked up on stage while you was performing and tried to swing on you?
This happened.
Yeah.
They didn't make it to the stage.
How'd it go?
But this happened. I was in Pittsburgh one time, and it was, I think, when Mitt Romney was running. And I was doing some Mitt Romney jokes, and these good old boys, it was a father and two sons. And the father looked like the motherfucker from Cocoon, the diabetes nigga. I know it's diabetes, but he had to convert to diabetes. So it looked like him. And I was talking about Romney, man, and they got up and was walking toward the stage. I said, come on. I said, don't let these dimples fool you. I'll knock all you motherfuckers out. Even the old man, come the fuck on. But at the time, there was some Pittsburgh Steelers in the audience. Right? Mike Logan was one, and a couple other players he brought with him, and they stood up. And they was like, you got a problem, guy? And he looked at the big niggas, was like, and they just got up and walked out.
Huh.
Yeah. I had one white chick, I think it was in Toledo, Ohio. I was doing a Romney joke, and this bitch this bitch, that's what I'm going to add too. I'm going to kill this bitch. This bitch threw water on me. She had a glass of water, and I was talking about Romney, and she threw water on me on the stage, and I kind of ducked a little bit, got on me, and I was like, I told her husband, you better get that bitch. I said, go to her, because she threw the water and walked out. I said, go get your bitch. I said, you lucky I don't hit women, unless it's doggy style. But other than that, I don't hit women, so you better go get your bitch. But they get mad, they get heated. But
did he go get her?
He left the show, yeah. He left the show. He didn't get her back, he just left. Probably ran out on his tabs. See, white people run out on tabs too. We ain't the only one to run out on tabs.
Yeah, that's a dangerous position to find yourself in when a woman puts you in a position where you have to defend her honor.
Kill this bitch. No.
Because if you had reacted with violence, then he would have had to try to come to her defense, and not
they both would have got knocked out.
Yeah,
I knocked a dude out in Houston.
Yeah,
at the Improv, white boy. Yeah, I'm not anti-white. I'm pro-black. I was at the Improv several years ago, and when I first got on stage, I kind of knew the end. This is a whole funny story. First of all, let's start from the beginning. This is a very interesting story where you can't even write this script the way it happened. You would think I'm making this shit up, but it was true. So we had a white boy host who looked like, one of the ZZ Tops. He had a long beard. He had a plaid shirt on, overall, country boy, funny as fuck. I forget his name, but he was funny, right? So he brings the feature act on, right? Then he goes to the bar, and you've been to the Improv. They got that bar area outside of the Houston Improv, outside the showroom. Mm-hmm. So I guess he's sitting there talking to this black guy, and the black guy tells him, nigga, you stupid, right? And he said, he told me, but he come back and tell me, man, I was out at the bar, and this black gentleman told me, N-word, you stupid. I'm assuming that means I'm funny. He said, yeah, when we say you stupid, that means you funny. Mm-hmm. He said, I want to tell that on joke, but I don't know if I say the N-word or not. I said, don't say it. He said, but I don't know if it'd be funny if I don't say the N-word. I said, don't say it. I said, Gary Owen made a whole career off not saying it, but saying it at the same time without saying it. You can find a creative way to say it without saying it.
Right.
I said, if you're going to try it out, not this weekend. You can try it on somebody else's weekend, but I ain't one of them brothers that allow anybody other than black to say nigga, right? So, do the show, this white couple sitting up front, and the girl was really pale, like she was from Twilight. She was pale as hell. So I'm getting on them and whatever. It's all fun and games. After the show, I'm thanking me for coming out. I'm standing by the wall, right by the sound booth, saying thank you, come out, thank you for coming out. And this white boy walks up, he about 6'2", leans over in front of me, don't ever say anything racist to my girlfriend again, you fucking nigger. And I can feel it spit on my face. And I'm left-handed. Bow! Hit him. Step back. He fell into his girlfriend. They fell down the steps. I got a 2-for-1 that day. And then I grabbed some white people. Because I said, dude, you stay. You saw what happened. I need not only witnesses, I need white witnesses. You know, when you black, you need, you know, some white witnesses too to say like, so the manager comes out. He's like, oh, he hit me. And man, what's going on? You're a comedian, hit me. And then the white people and black people like, he called them the N-word. He called them the N-word. Says, no, he didn't. We don't have a racist bone in our body. And she was Thai, I believe, at the time, right? And she goes, well, they said that you did it. And he goes, well, what do you know, you chink? That's what he says. His words, not mine. And she's like, sir, get out of my club. And she escorted him out. As he's getting escorted out, he bumps into another black guy. You know, called him the nigga. He two-pieced him. Bip, bip. Now he on the ground talking, why does this keep happening to me? And so, and I'm kind of like shook, like, man, that's the first show. I got another show to do, and you don't know what's going to come on that. Is it going to be a lawsuit? Is it, I get banned from comedy clubs? You know, because, I knocked this white boy out. And then I go back to the green room, and the comedian who had the conversation with earlier is like, man, that was crazy. I was like, see what happened when y'all say nigga? You couldn't have written a better script like that. Like, that's your answer. That's why you don't fucking say it. And
provided better proof.
That's why you don't fucking say it. But the police came and everything, but they knew it wasn't my favorite. So he got in my face and spit on me, basically. And I just, boom, I hit him with one piece, then he got two piece. And the guy that he ran into, that two-pieced him, didn't know that I just had an altercation with him. And ironically, he was one of my brother's frat brothers, a Q-Dog, that Joe had me put on the list for that show, which is all crazy.
Yeah.
And how the universe works. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Now, you said that he fell, when you two-pieced him, when you pieced him up, he fell down the stairs. The only stairs at
those two little stairs, like when you come in right by the sound booth, there's two little stairs before you get up to where the seats are.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's only two.
Okay.
And you walk in, there's two stairs right there, then the sound booth is to your left.
Right.
If you're walking in.
Right.
And there's two little stairs you got to walk up first.
That's
It was those stairs. Because she was standing by the stairs, and when I hit him, he bumped into her, and they both fell, and I got a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
So I didn't hit her. I hit him, and he hit her.
Yeah.
So.
Have you, in light, we spoke about Diddy earlier, in light of everything that's going on with Diddy, have you made any adjustments to your dating life, to not,
As an entertainer, man, you always got to make adjustments to your dating life, man. You always got to, put yourself in situations where, you can't be accused of anything. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we are targets as entertainers. And you got to treat a woman a certain way anyway. But especially when you're, an entertainer, you got to pay more attention to that. Because so many people have been falsely accused, unfortunately. And they make it bad for the ones... the women who false accuse are making it bad for the ones, who are abused. So you just got to put yourself in situations where, you can't be in that position. You can't put yourself in that position because I worked too fucking hard to get to where I am. I'm not gonna blow it on a piece of ass. Sorry, sorry. I'm 56 years old now. I ain't a lot of ass. No Diddy. So. I've been on tour. I've been in some debauchery in my career. You know what I'm saying? So at this age, it's like, okay, what is it? What is it? Where's it going? You know what I'm saying?
Where do you think this Trump thing is going, like, over the next 4 years?
Man, look, this too shall pass. Where every disaster, there's a victory. God gets a victory in the end. 9/11 was fucked up. But we're a better society because of it. We lost a lot of people, unfortunately, but we're smarter now as travelers and things like that because of 9/11. Safer, right? COVID happened, right? We're better. Unfortunately, people lost lives, jobs, family members, health, good health, but we're getting to know. It made us more clean. It made it cleaner and more aware of washing our hands and germs and things like that. So God always get the victory in the end. So with this, in my opinion, and this disaster of the next 4 years, God gonna get the victory in the end. He always get the victory in the end.
Let's say, hypothetically speaking, of course, here, because I know you have no political aspirations. Let's just say that.
Not at all, man. Let me tell you why I don't have political aspirations. You know how many wooga moogas I fucked back in the day?
No, I don't.
Women that
Please
are
I'm sure
attracted
I'm sure
to be
you'll tell me.
challenged. You don't want them coming out the woodwork. I need to fuck the president. Get back in the cellar, goddammit.
Well, let's say you was the president. Let's say God. Let's say
I got too many wooga-muggers in
let's say
my
God
past.
Torry was the president, right? Like what's one of the policies that are out there that's important to you that you would implement immediately?
40 acres and a mule.
40 acres and a mule.
And how I would do it like this. I would cancel all taxes for black people.
Okay.
No federal tax, no state tax, no
That's a
local
good
tax.
start.
Okay? And I would give you all 800 credit scores. Just clean slate,
Okay.
right?
All right.
That would be number one. Take care of my people. Restore black history and make it mandatory that you teach black history because it's about American history in our schools. Make that mandatory. You know, the DEI. You know, this whole DEI thing is so crazy because I look at the good thing in everything, right? Affirmative action and DEI was actually probably good for black people. And I say this, and they're going to take that soundbite out of context, I understand. 70% of the degree masters owned in America, from what I understand, are by black women. 60% of all masters, from what I understand, are by black people, period, men and women. And we have these master degrees and all these degrees we've got because we know we have to be better than the normal non-black person or white person or white male. So we're driven to get great education and get all these degrees because we know we have to come in with something. We got to come in with valedictorian and come in with a resume and this degree and that degree. We have to come in like that just to be even considered for the job, right? So it made us better. That's why I said it made us better because we know the playing field is not level, which will never be level. So we have to come in with all these degrees so we can at least be invited into the room where the table is, right? So we've excelled because of that. Whereas a white male's probably degree is just his skin. That's the only degree he really kind of needs in a way in a lot of situations. So as president, I would make sure that everybody got a fair shot, but, you know, you look favorably on people of color, not just black people, because we know we have to be better than.